So we now have a 2-year-old. We have officially a toddler. So solid birthday weekend for Reva, followed by another celebration this weekend. So yeah, she's been absolutely spoiled there at the zoo and off with the family yesterday, and straight into a busy Tuesday. So as I said, Tuesday midday, we've got the staple pre-workout, just the go-to jam on toast. It does the job. It's extra fast-acting carbs. Great for before a run, great before a session, but I'm actually quite peckish, so if I train on an empty stomach, I'll just be thinking about food all the time. So we've got to get this down as head to the gym, and today we've got bench and accessories, i.e. a push session, upper body, after a bit of a heavy back end of the week with bad recovery legs, long run on the Sunday, etc. So get this down as head to the gym and crack on with the session. Let's go.
Yo, run up the bag with no interruption. Can't come to me with no mind games. I can never go around bare dysfunction. See, from young, I've been flying up London. Me and our kid waiting love for the junction. I put trap money into the business, but our kids trying to tell me about funding. When you naturally fit the description, random plot, try and make the assumption. I'm trying to get a black card and an annex. I already got one with Jake Junction. I still got fat packs with buds in, and I got zips that are cheap with dust in. Cause there ain't nothing that's going to waste, man. Get rid of spares like Jalen Brunson or Duncan. I'm still living me truth. I hardly ain't been in a booth. Must think I'm still in a loop. I've been doing mileage in and out of these SUVs. Car can't even fit in a coupe. I told bro, just leave everything in a boot. It's mad if they don't let it in on the shoes. And I ain't trying to fuck up the bag like say it's no biggie. If these don't give me the loot, I'm gonna run to the money like I've been on the loose. Just seen a magpie, so I give a salute. Good with a plug, I'm still in cahoots. I ripped up the pack like I've been on the juice. Not the type that'll give an excuses in me own lane, that I'm still a recluse. Now I get paid cause I'm rapping and still wake up and do road trying to bill up for loose.
Transfit 2.0 gets a solid yes for me, including the gym lighting. So that's the upstairs with a new gym. They basically doubled the size of the gym by putting upper body upstairs with loads of new kids, and then lower body downstairs as well, which obviously won't be seeing too much attention. But like basically the lighting upstairs and all the new stuff, they're going to be bringing downstairs. It's got like sick once it's all done, and you'll see more of the kit in the next few videos, because the chest press, the shoulder press, the fly felt really, very good today. So Tuesday, I said yesterday we did a little bit of a 5k just for a head clearer after going to the gym for the baby's birthday. Still in this phase of like 10 years deep as self-employed, and still have them times where I feel guilty about taking time off, but feel guilty about not being present with the family. It's such a balancing act. I know that everyone sort of feels the same way, and it's just a work in progress. Like, you know, the whole point of this business was so no one can tell me what to do. So Mondays I can take off if I want to and go to the zoo. The only thing that matters is that Tuesday's a little bit heavier, but that's why I set up the business. And then when it happens, it's like I feel guilty for not doing it. I feel guilty for not spending time with the baby and being present and extra. So that was tough yesterday, but today's a new day. We went head first into it. Spoke to everyone this morning. Just trained, and I've got 3 calls now. I've got call with Chris, welcome him to the team. Call with Tom to welcome him to the team. I like doing calls with the guys who come on board, because obviously we have a consultation call first. They come on board, I get them set up, and I like to walk them through what I've set up. It builds a good amount of rapport. We can ask questions, we can go back and forth, we can get to know more about each other. Because at the end of the day, like coaching is a relationship. I don't want to work with anyone. I want to work with people who I want to work with and gel with. And then I've got a call with Adam, going to be walking him through some of the improvements I've been making from my side with Tribe, and explaining that to him, and also talking about like programming and clients and where they're sort of at and stuff like that. So we do that once a week, so I'll be doing that after these 2 sets of calls. So yeah, call starts in 5 minutes, and then that's the day done. Let's go. When you think about, like, there's 3 levers that you can pull: frequency, volume, and intensity. And in layman's terms, how often, how much, and how hard. Frequency is determined for you. So that means that the thing that you need to control is volume and intensity. Volume's not there because there's only 2 sessions, i.e. intensity needs to go high. So it's making sure that you're working hard in them sessions, because you've only got so much that you can to do across the week. But I think you're right, like Wednesday just started. We've had a call with my client this morning, walking through some of the things that are challenging him at the moment, which are around diary management. I had a call with Tom yesterday, a setup call, the same thing with him. A lot of guys, it's not necessarily about the training splits or anything like that. It's setting parameters around what you're doing, your diary, around work and around family, and communicating with the missus, and, you know, setting the days that you're going to be training, and around travel, etc. So a lot of that comes down to literally like diary management more than anything else. So we went through a few things on that call with him, and again, just getting into a flow. And again, now we've got a meeting in a second. We're going to go for breakfast, which I'm excited for. Jamie, one of my closest mates, being a long time friend, and we're going to be chatting about some opportunities that might be on the horizon as well. So I'm going to do that. Gotta get back. Gotta run today, so we've got a speed session which I'll take you with me as well. I'll take me a little camera on that, and a couple of meetings on this Wednesday. Fine Wednesday. So yeah, Wednesday I said off the back of catching up with the team usually on Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday's more of an admin, doing some program updates, calls, catch-ups, content, like all that sort of stuff on the agenda today. So yeah, the grind doesn't stop. Let's go. But you have someone there every Friday doing 100%, and then I was saying like I did
Back when the MO was staying in country, I was driving around all day in a rush, trying to eat something quicker when staying for lunch. Me wardrobe went insane as much, I would mess up the rent and then pay it in lumps. Now they're saying I missed the 110s, could wear the new paid every day of the month. When I fell on me face, you could say it was rough, but nowadays 100k ain't enough. And nowadays I get paid to spray in the club, I don't drink, but if I do, just rain me cup. Even though you can't fit inside me size 12s, wouldn't last one day if you could. Do you know that the scouts when we came up different, there ain't no playing with us. See man's from Liverpool with all the off license are all covered in glass. Took bro to the ends, he was head spun saying in America you only see something like that. Fresh on no dough, had to double this stack. Fingernails are probably covered in crew. And I don't give a shit for the weather forecast, it's sunny outside, but I'm fully in black.
So, no run today, run tomorrow because I'm going to run with Abby, which meant that we got our session done today. So we had a sick catch up with Jamie. So Jamie, as I said, been one of my friends since, you know, we went to school together, and he's doing his own thing with stuff, which he's killing it, and obviously I'm doing mine, and just collabing on a couple of things, and you know, thoughts around things, consulting on a couple of things, and it's got me fired up about everything that I'm doing right now. A big thing of it was being around content and like documenting the journey of building something, which is something that he wants to do more of, and I obviously want to do more of as well, hence doing these. So that was solid, and then obviously just came to the gym and did our pull session. So empower today, transfer yesterday, just because I'm going to do a meeting with one of my clients, and now Tom down the road from here. So we're going to head there now, grab him, grab a coffee, and see what's going on.
Now, obviously that's a mix up for me.
Same with David Lloyd though, right? Yeah. But I think that is Wednesday. So just caught up with Tom, one of my clients. Again, we just wanted to map out what the next phase of things looks like for him. So Tom's one of my executive clients. So we met in person, grabbed some lunch, and we just went through some bits along with chatting about business and stuff like that, which we always tend to go on for. So that lasted for 2 hours. So basically like 4 hours worth of meetings today. But the Wednesday's a day where I spend time thinking about things, and it's definitely opened my eyes to more and more things, which again what them conversations are about. So currently 10 to 8, baby just went to bed, she just got her to sleep. It took 30 minutes tonight, which is a record. Usually it takes around an hour, maybe longer. And I've got to catch up on a little bit of work, so I've got a webinar that I need to watch from this morning with my mentor, so I'm going to be going through that right now. Yeah, and get that finalised while just chilling out at the same time. So I'll have a little bit of food, watch a little bit of telly. Well, I won't watch telly, I'll watch the webinar, just chat, respond back to messages and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then get ready for tomorrow when me and Abby are going to run in the morning. So I'll take you with me definitely this time round for me slacking on the running content. So I'll bring the camera with me tomorrow and get a little bit of an idea of what it's like to run with your partner, and if we argue or not, we'll find out. Happy Thursday, team. Very busy morning in HQ, but it's currently 1:15. I have not left the desk yet because we've had a few things on. I'm in a hole right now, rebuilding our onboarding sequence for clients. So it's been well overdue. Like, it's not necessarily the data, it's just making it look better. Like, we use Sheets, we use Notion, we use School, whereas I've just condensed it into one our own personal platform basically. So that's what I've been doing this morning, which again is pulling me away because I need to go for a run. But to be honest, I just want to crack on with this. But if I don't run now, I won't run today, so I need to go and get that done. And then we've just welcomed a new executive client to the team. So I don't really speak about that part of things. I've got basically two things that I do. We've got the tribe, which you've got our bread and butter. We service people and our clients with that. That's one-to-one, but it's also got Adam involved with that. And then executive clients, I only work with a couple of them right now. They're people who are going to meet in person, they're people who are going to train with sometimes, and that's more for people who run a business because there is more stuff to do with the business and identity and all that sort of stuff as well. So don't really speak about that, but we've just onboarded a new client of that, so I just need to get him set up properly before our call tomorrow. So yeah, we're going to go for a run now. I'm going to go down to the track. We've got a 5x4, 3, 2, 1 minute repeats. So we're going to get that done, get back, and I've got a couple of calls with clients as well. So yeah, let's go. but I really don't want to do this because I've got stuff to do on the laptop. But it's got to be done. So we are down at the Heighton Bowl. So again, this is absolutely perfect. It's like a velodrome, and again, it's not the nicest like track in the world, but it's around 2k to get here, 10 minutes, which is a perfect warm-up. Do my session, and then I'll run back, which is another 2k cool down. So hope you can hear me because it's quite windy, but it's absolutely perfect, apart from the fact that you have to climb over, and it's on a massive hill, obviously. So yeah, we've got 1 minute rest, and then we're going to get into our session. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go from there and get home. Because Abby's locked up the house. 5 minute rep done, so like a 4:20. Adam's program's a little bit conservative with it, but I'm in this middle phase right now. Like, I feel like I'm getting my fitness back after a little bit of a tough period at the start of the year. But I'm just testing it out today. I think 4:20 was okay, and I'll just push it from there now with 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. It's not a difficult session. Again, because it's time bound. Because then again, I do what I preach to my clients is that idea in the week, especially, no session needs to be longer than 60 minutes, and that's purely because we've got other stuff to do outside of it. So it's about getting as much input in this as possible. So I said 2k here, like a 15 to 20 minute block in the middle, and then 2k home. Should be around 40 minutes max, which is plenty, which allows me to get home, showered, do the work, and then get on with the rest of the day. Team, happy Friday. We've got the merch on today because it is clean, fresh for a Friday session. But first, I've got to go and get an ECG. So I think I spoke about this in the last video about my heart. So they've referred me to go and get one of these done first. So we're off there now. I have no idea what to expect, but yeah, I think everything's fine. I think what it is actually is a lot of stress, or a lot of previous stress, but it's always good to get a second opinion to be like, yeah, you're all good, or no, something needs to change. So at least I'll know either way if things are good or things need to be looked into. So we're off there now, and then we're going to head down to the gym. Got a very busy day today, setting up Kieran, setting up Jamie, having a setup call with Chris. We had to reschedule that from the start of the week, along with programming, along with calls, like you name it. So yeah, that's what the Friday is going to look like. So again, just another raw vlog of showing you behind the scenes of what it's like to build something bigger than me. Let's go. Look who we bumped into. Main man. He is. So that ECG took about 90 seconds. So basically just stuck loads of pads on me, pressed the button, chatted to me for a minute, and then it was done. So I'll get my results back within the next week, they said. So my GP will be in contact. Fingers crossed it's all good. As I said, I'm feeling normal. I feel like I'm back to normal health. And honestly, like, putting 2 and 2 together, speaking to Dave, my client before, which I'll come on to, is that Whoop is telling me right now that HRV is on the way up, resting heart rate's on its way down. And the only thing I can think of that I've changed is I got rid of Monster. So I used to have like 2 coffees in a day and then a Monster in the middle of the afternoon. And then what I've been doing recently was having like 2 coffees or even 1 coffee and a little sachet of like, you know, nice cappuccino, or 2 coffees and one of them, which has got nothing in caffeine wise. And I had a Monster the other day for the first time to see how I would respond to it, and I felt rocky. And I was having one of them every single day. So that's interesting, along with the Whoop data to support that as well. I said, if you're not on Whoop, get on one. I'll send you a link below so you can get one for free for a month. But great to understand like the trends of stuff like that. So anyway, that was all good. Went to the gym, had some breakfast, had a coffee, did a work block, and then seen David, one of my clients. So he was training at the same time, similar session, so I just jumped on his session and did that basically. So we did a full body session today, and then we've just been literally back to back with work. 10 to 3, I've got a call in 10 minutes, and then I've got to do a walkthrough video. I've got a couple of bits to do, which looks like it's going to probably dip into the weekend a little bit because I've got a few bits to do still. So unfortunately, that's just the reality of it. So yeah, let's get this done. Let's finalise the rest of this day, and yeah, go from there. Very surprised about your tech skills.
Here we go.
How are you? I'm good, yeah. How are you? Please.
Oh, thank you. Here's yours, coffee no bubbles. Oh, nice. Thank you very much.
Coffee.
It's so wrong, I'll take blame, but instead of us tearing it down, we'll rearrange, baby.
Team, happy Sunday. So we ended up skipping a day yesterday just because we were getting sorted for Reva's birthday party, which is today. So a bit of a shorter run club today because we've got to get back and sort more things for this party. A 2-year-old's got too many, well, we've got too many family members first and foremost. So down to the park, just with Joe, turned up here. Got a few lads coming down, a few of the lads have been running around the park. Declan, you okay? And then we're gonna get into it. So just do a couple of laps and then followed by a coffee. And I've got my new client who's also an old client and a good friend, Kieran, who used to live in Australia and now lives in Leeds, is down for run club today because he's down in Liverpool. So yeah, we're gonna meet him for a coffee as well. Say hello, haven't seen him for a long time. And yeah, it's gonna be a good morning and a good day because I'm looking forward to the baby's party, really am. So yeah, let's get ready for this run and let's get going. And I've been having a debate with myself recently about what's the best shoe at the minute. And out of my collection, I can't stop taking these off just because they are comfortable. As you get older, I'm comfortable. Yes, Jack. I'm comfortable, so them are probably the best shoes that I've got right now compared to like, well, any carbons, and because I've got no easy runs at the minute. So the next shoe on the list is a Hyper Boost Edge. But yeah, they're the best at the minute. Highly recommend. Having a party, Joe?
Good job, man. Well done. Whereas over here, like if I'm in some heavy, it's the amount. Wow!
Reva, it's your special birthday party. Yeah? Have you got a bouncy castle? Yeah? Bet you can't wait. Smile. So that is it. Reva's birthday party was sick and tiring. I was doing handstands, I was doing football, bouncy castle. I've got sore hips, I'm getting old. But it was a class day again with the family. So yeah, really enjoyed that. And then obviously into Monday as usual. Had an early night last night. So I'm going to end the vlog here because I think it makes sense. We've got a couple of exciting things going into August now. This week we've got our Momentum Day, which you'll see in our next video. I think it's going to be our biggest event, our fingers crossed. In terms of attendance, which I'm looking forward to. That's going to be down at our current gym. We're going to go and do like a full technique, and again, sound's going to record it, so you'll see that at some point in the next video. And yesterday I also booked my next event, so I've been trying to hold off to get a ticket for Manchester Half Marathon. Can't get one, and I'm not waiting until a week out until someone says, oh yeah, I've got a bib. So I've booked an event the week before. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you in the next video, but it's a little bit different than what I've done previously. I've done a little bit. I've done something once before, but nowhere near at this like level. So that's exciting. I've booked that, and then again, if I do that, I'll also be in good stead to do Manchester Half Marathon, because at the moment I'm not too concerned about going to put a full block in to run a PB there. Like I know that I'm too close to it to do that, so I'll be going to do it just to enjoy it, document it, etc. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. So yeah, you'll see that in the next video along with the Momentum Day. Again, if you like this video, you like behind the scenes of what I'm doing, drop it a like. If you want to get involved in what we do, again, drop the first link in the description. Drop me a message. Let's have a chat. I'd love to have you on board if you want to get involved. And yeah, if you have any questions about anything, hit me up on Instagram. Catch you in the next one. Peace.